You are watching the Corona Post Show for the Quiksilver and ROXY Pro G-Land. What a historic day for pro surfing history. The women competing here for the very first time in the ROXY Pro, and the men back in action for the Quiksilver Pro. It's been a very long time since this man won that Tiger Trophy back in '97. Joe Turpel with Luke Egan, Dimity Stoyle here for the Corona Post Show. Special, Luke, to sit in the chair that you're in right now to relive all those great memories from way back when. And I know you're really a student of the sport still at this stage of your life. How'd you love watching the action today?
Absolutely loved it, Joe. Sensational. It lived up to the expectations. Just seeing the interpretations of doing the best maneuvers in the world by the young elite right now is just incredible. It was awesome.
Dimity, I definitely did have flashbacks. Going to Fiji, you were asking everyone what boards to ride, and you were pretending you didn't know what to do, and you absolutely charged. I feel like you were reminiscing on that feeling for the women arriving here at a place like G-Land and getting to sample the goods for the first time.
Oh, yeah. We were thrown in the deep end at that Fiji event. I feel like this is the exact same, you know, brand new location. Nobody's been here. It's just incredible. And it's just so exciting to see everyone. They're all just, you know, opening up and learning and charging.
There's so much to digest today. I think we can just start where we just left off in that last heat that we witnessed. Gabriel Medina officially back on tour and ready to just really rattle the cages of everybody in the world. Things were getting interesting in the later part of the day with consistency, but that never seems to faze this man. He found the pits, found the energy, and the best waves before things went dark out there.
Yeah, he sure did. He looked so rested, and timing was absolutely precise, and so good to see him with the jersey on again. Look at that turn, just out of the lip with so much speed. And he looks hungry. He looks like he's ready to go. And yeah, I think he could have had a little bit more opportunity in this heat, but really liking the look of a fresh Gabriel Medina.
Feels like he can create moments for himself. That's what he's famous for. It doesn't have to be classic 6 to 8 foot firing. He can move off a game plan better than anyone else in the business. Thing is, we're seeing how crucial these heat wins are in the opening round. Dimity, Sammy Pupo's got to deal with Kelly Slater in the elimination round.
Wow, that is huge. And this format's so cool. When I was on tour, it was the same. You know, if you win your three-person heat, straight to the skip around. And it's just so helpful. So go Sammy.
Now at the condensed field, things are just matching up in such a big way. Callum Robson will have Jake Marshall as this event continues. Heat wins so incredible. For Medina, you know, after that longevity out of a jersey, I mean, you talk about it all the time, Luke. The energy that you put on when you have a championship tour jersey on, sometimes there needs to be a little warm-up, a little bit of a remembrance of what it's like to compete at that level. How does Medina do it and switch it on demand? Yeah,
he can really read the way he feels. There were glimpses at the end of last year. There was a couple of times he went, well, I don't know, I might have a rest, you know. He must have been feeling like he was getting to that point, and he's taken 6 months off, and the rest has done him well. He just looks so keen to get out there and rip it up, and I even think he's looking a little more precise and a little more refined, which is very dangerous.
Very dangerous moving forward. One of the big celebrations today for Indonesia specifically was Rio Waida. What a legend, Dim.
Oh, he's an absolute legend. I was so lucky to share a trip with him about 3 weeks ago. We did a little strike mission over here to G-Land together, and I just got to share the lineup with him and young guy Rajo, another Indonesian ripper, so that was incredible.
He's on a winning roll, obviously coming off a huge victory at the Sydney Surf Pro, but you feel like some things change. You know, the Red Beef Athlete Zone is an intimidating locker room to be a part of, especially when you're next to world #1 Felipe Toledo and Goofy Foot Nat Young in conditions like this.
Absolutely. Rio's just breaking ground for Indonesia surfing fraternity like you wouldn't believe, like going to the Olympics, winning a contest at Snapper Rocks just last week, and now taking on the world #1 and getting a victory.
Pretty impressive to see this guy just on such a stellar roll. Seeing him last season doing some damage against big names like Toledo, repeating that success from his forehand last year to now his backhand at G-Land. Nat Young looked incredible. 7-3-3 on this tube, so it wasn't just a straight easy victory for Waida. He earned every bit of it.
Oh, definitely. And look at the conditions during this heat. I think that was the Indonesian energy just coming straight for Rio. So awesome to see.
Really cool. Nat Young, Toledo, part of the same 2013 rookie class. So we're just chasing Rio Waida when it was all said and done. 5'5" and a 6.33, an absolute superstar, building a huge career for him. He will be absolutely dangerous in the next round. And how's this? We talked about the elimination round being heavy. It's going to be a little bit of friendly fire. Nat Young's got Kolohe Andino, and Toledo's got Yago Dora heading into the next round.
Wow. That's awesome. Yeah, both these guys, I'm not going to miss their heats tomorrow because they were both in form and just unfortunate not to get the win.
So now those big matchups are unfolding. But earlier today, Dimity actually caught up with Rio Waida after that big win.
Wow, Rio, Indonesian event wildcard, danger man. Did the inner tiger come out today?
Yeah, I was super hungry to win this one, and Felipe and Nat, they always surf good. You know, they're one of my favorite surfers, so it's good to beat them. I really wanted to win this heat and straight into round 3. I'm excited.
So amazing. And this isn't the first time that you've actually beaten Felipe. You had a match up with him in Mexico last year. I think you've got his number now. How does that feel?
Yeah, I feel bad for him. He's number 1, and I beat him last time too. But yeah, Felipe is my favorite surfer. Still, I watch him every day, and but he will do good. This one, he was ripping in this seat, but he couldn't get the back up. But yeah, I was just focusing on myself, get the best wave, and yeah, stoked to make this heat.
And you're in incredible form at the moment. You just come off a huge win at Manly, and that was an amazing left-hander in the final. So does it feel similar or much better to be home in Indonesia?
Yeah, it's so much better to be back home. You know, Indo is like the best wave in the world, but it's totally different strategy. Mainly, I have to be like light-footed, but here I have to be heavy-footed. But yeah, I have a good equipment. I have a lot of Indonesian and team supporting me, so I am good to be back and surfing the world like the best, with surf against the best. And yeah, I'm super tired, but at the same time, I was so excited to compete.
So good. The whole country's behind you, and we just can't wait to watch you in the next few rounds. I'm sure you're going to have a great event, so good luck, Rio.
Thank you.
Rio Waida taking a huge win over Felipe once again. Really interesting, as Dimity, great reflection back in Mexico. One thing that was different for me was Rio won in Mexico and was shaking. He was trembling. He just beat his favorite surfer, and it was almost beyond him. He didn't really expect that to happen. This time, going through the interview with you once again, he was so calm. He's got bigger goals now.
And he said he really wanted to win that heat. But how cool is it, you know, he beat Felipe in a right over in Mexico, got him in a left in, so he must be feeling pretty good.
What a feeling for Rio, number 2 on the Challenger Series rankings at the moment. This is only helping his confidence to officially qualify full-time.
Absolutely. He's got the eye of the tiger for sure. And I stand corrected. I said snapper. It was Manly that he just surfed on his backhand, and he was ferocious. And yeah, I spoke to him yesterday, and he was like, yeah, I'm going to qualify, and it's all going to happen, and I'm going to be the first Indonesian on the cut.
That is so impressive to have that visualization and confidence to come with you for a long way. Carissa Moore on the opening round for the women's was incredible. Like you expect, she always expects excellent for herself too. The 5-time world champ was really unstoppable today at G-Land.
Oh, she was in deadly form, and it's so cool to watch her. We never get to watch many of these surfers on their backhand, so it's just awesome to see.
She had Gabriella Bryan and Sally Fitzgibbons, one of her longtime rivals in Sally, and the Rookie of the Year in Gabriella Bryan. What was your favorite part about Carissa's performance, Luke?
Yeah, just this tube ride right here, just the way that she just set that up, the speed was perfect. And then the way she came out too, the wave got a little bit crumbly, and she picked the doggy door perfectly to come out before it closed out on her. And just love the way she's pulling her shoulders around and forcing the bottom turn into the lip. It was really impressive to see her on her backhand.
I feel like this heat win for Carissa has a whole lot of meaning. Getting a great heat, an excellent heat, in fact, in her first appearance at G-Land. Oddly enough, I feel like she's chasing confidence at the moment. Even though she's number 2 in the world, it feels like she's still trying to find that domination type energy as she's fighting for Yellow Dim.
Oh, I think this part of the season is going to suit her perfectly, you know, like she's into the bread and butter events that, you know, she can just dominate. So it's going to be exciting to watch the back half.
Carissa Moore moving on to the next round. Gabriella Bryan, Sally Fitzgibbons dealing with a pretty heavyweight elimination round with just 4 heats with this new condensed heat draw. One of our favorite parts about being here in G-Land is the ROXY OMG-Land Awards, which got us all excited. Remember, it's honoring big performances with commitment, emotion. It could be a crazy wipeout as well. There's cash prizes daily, as Bronte McCauley, a solid nomination today for her performance, Luke.
Yeah, she surfed really well. The wild card for the event, and then we have Carissa Moore too with this tube ride, just committing to that nice long section and absolutely nailing the exit.
That was such a beautiful read through that hollow tube. Another great nominee for this commitment and excellence, and one of the best performances we had of the morning. Carissa Moore flexing with that. Great nomination. Another one, which was expected, I feel, Dim. Tatiana Weston-Webb.
Oh, I think we were all waiting to see what Tatiana was going to do today, and she was the standout on those big days in the lead up to the event, the free surf. Even the boys were just saying, I think she outsurfed everyone.
It's absolutely charging, and you feel how her confidence would be lifted. She already survived a massive day, not just survived, but performed well. It's about half the size, and she just looked so comfortable, got nice and barreled. So everybody look out for that at WSL and the ROXY page on Instagram to look at all those nominations. It could be big wipeouts, big moments. Those are the 3 nominees for the day. We'll let you know shortly who wins the cash prizes. Back to game time with competition, potentially starting first thing in the morning. Let's talk Surfline forecast, Luke. We knew this swell was going to be building throughout the day. Will we have some leftovers tomorrow to run competition?
Well, we'll certainly be getting up, Joe, and making sure we're ready to go and see if we have some swell still available. And let's look at the Surfline forecast and see what we got.
We saw the southwest swell build throughout the day today, and we saw that kind of unfavorable wind this morning, just slightly. Really switched to those trades that were nice and beautiful and offshore. Maybe not see the peak of the size we had this evening, but looks like we could have enough to run first thing in the morning, Tim.
Yeah, and it might be nice to see with a little less period in the swell, might be a little more consistent, so let's hope so.
As we check out the waiting period for Surfline, they're looking at some maybe smaller days coming in with some onshore winds. As you look at those blue-colored days, we have more favorable winds still hanging with us tomorrow. And Kevin Wallace also said they're monitoring a swell towards the very end of the waiting period as well, where we could potentially be crowning our champions.
Yeah, let's see. And what a fantastic first day. And we've got enough swell to get us through the whole week. So, yeah, super excited.
Well, the last heat winner was a 3-time world champ. Welcoming him back to the tour, Gabriel Medina in the Red Bull Athlete Zone with Laura.
Yes, welcome back, Gabby. How did it feel to be out there?
Feels amazing. Feels so good just to have some nice waves and to be back with the boys and all the crew from WSL. It's been amazing. You know, I'm having a good time, and yeah, it feels good to be back.
And you were just saying that, you know, you were home for quite a while, but you came over to Indo so early and, you know, just got into those amazing waves. How's that been for you?
Yeah, it's been good. Yeah, I did a trip to Mentawais with friends, and yeah, I've been here for the last 20 days, I think, and it's been fun. I've been getting a lot of waves, so it feels good to be back at surfing, you know, like a lot. Every day I've been surfing hours, and my body feels good, so yeah, I just feel ready for this contest.
And not surfed out?
Yeah, a little bit, but I had like 2 massages, so it's good.
Amazing. Well, we love that about Indonesia, and you know, looking forward to the rest of the year. Do you have your eyes on the Final 5, or is it just, you know, get back into competition?
Yes, that's my goal this year. I want to be in the final at Trestos, and I know I gotta surf, I gotta make some heats, and I just want to take wave by wave, you know, like just want to enjoy my moment out there and do my best, you know. I'm just stoked to be surfing and happy, and yeah, with all the crew, so it feels amazing.
Amazing. Well, I know you're up for the challenge. Good luck, and we'll see you into the next round.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Laura. And what a scary sight for competitors. Medina is back. He's looking comfortable. He's looking happy. And I think he was probably thinking about all the things he was missing. First of all, the people and surfing perfect waves. I know that's a big goal to qualify in half a year for lowers. If anyone can do it, Medina can.
Absolutely. Looking fresh, even just after his heat, just cruising, enjoying seeing his mates again. Dangerous.
Obviously here, a favorite to win. Always a favorite at every venue. Are you feeling like he can do the impossible and show up in September at Lowers?
Oh my gosh, especially on this back half of the tour. Like, he's dominated so many of those events before, and to start off in a left, I mean, we'll see how he goes.
Here we go. We get game on as we focus on the top 5 of the opening day for the Quiksilver and ROXY Pro. Starting up at number 5 on the list. To be honest, this made me nervous, almost took my breath away when I saw the knee brace on the knee of John Florence. Happy that it was just doing safety precautions. He said he's feeling good, and well, the performance showed there.
Absolutely, just that first wave, nice barrel and a good out of the top, and got both waves in about 7 minutes. So he looked on fire, even with the knee brace on, just with just to make sure he didn't twist that knee the wrong way. He's being able to move around really nicely and get in the positions he needs to. So yeah, let's hope that John's feeling 100% soon.
Fought through that with the brace on, but says he's feeling better every single day, so he might have some time to rest, skipping that elimination round. Number 4 on the top 5, Tatiana Weston Webb, finding some shade here at Money Trees.
Yeah, wow, look at the conditions, and she just pulls into this one so perfectly, and she's in heaven out there. I think that was, you know, just prime time for the girls, and so cool to watch them on the lefts.
Nice hollow section for Tati, looking incredibly comfortable. Always a favorite to win when it's barreling and over a shallow reef. Coming at number 3, this backhand special. I think there are certain waves that just set up a backhand attack like this. Griffin, a 9.33 for this one.
First wave ever at G-Land with a jersey on right here for Griffin. And what a display, just beautiful out of the lifts, connecting the maneuvers so smooth. And yeah, 9.33 for his first ever judged wave in competition here at G-Land.
And all down to maneuvers. There's so much room through the inside, and he never settled down. Had to chase the score at the end of that heat, but he was feeling confident after a 9.33. Number 2 goes to a 5-time world champ, Carissa Moore, for these big moves, Dim.
Yeah, she's deadly in the barrel, but look at the backhand snaps. She just throws so much spray, and she just gets so much twist in those turns. So she's definitely dangerous on the lefts as well.
So fun to watch her just unload, and I feel like this is such a confidence booster for Carissa. She always says her biggest opponent is her own mind, and I think she's really feeling like herself in conditions like this.
She looks so fresh out there. I don't know what it is yet, but she's either drawing new lines, tighter in the pocket on the backhand, more tight than I've ever seen her on the backhand, and there's some confidence there too, so look out.
That is the joy from a 5-time defending world champ and taking the number 1 spot on the post show for the opening day. Gabriel Medina is back and created some excitement before the sun went down, didn't he?
Oh my goodness, it's just so exciting. Every time he stands up and you just watch him, you just, I don't know, it's just, what's he gonna do? And that huge grab rail turn, so fun to watch.
That was featured a couple times today. He still had a version of that grab rail down carve. Medina's look very similar as well, Luke.
Yeah, for sure. And I'm sure the viewers at home are so stoked to see Medina with the jersey back on. He's such a performer, and he looks so fresh, and he's going to be on fire.
His absence is felt because you're wondering what he'd be up to at all the venues to start the season, and great to have him back, obviously already winning and moving on into the next round. Tomorrow we will potentially get started very early. 6:45 call for a potential 7 a.m. start here local time at Groningen. Enjoy the rest of your day. We'll leave you with the highlights, and we'll see you bright and early. Sulema Pagi, and welcome to this incredible jungle.
Historical moment to see the world's best come here, and this reef is so special.
Groningen, G-Land, one of the best left-handers in the world. You're here for the Quiksilver and ROXY Pro Stop 6.
Stands too tight. It's holding the weight of my home.
There's that smooth style forehand or backhand.
It's better because while you wait too much.
Great read there for Hennessy.
Today, and while you wait, I'm cutting all my ties.
Grabs a rail, tucks into the tube, finding a way through this one, and she gets the exit.
It's the same.
Tatiana tucking in, wow, finds some cover.
I had and I own mine.
just picked this right beautifully.
Be fine. Better because what you weigh too much.
Slamming on the brakes, pulling into the cylinder. Ethan Ewing gets the exit.
Cutting on my tie.
As we see Jadson Andre snap under the lip, he'll pull in under the hood. Andre loving the start, racetrack section, he will fly through it. Jordy Smith, big rooftop float, he comes down with it. Jack Robinson pulls in under the hood, one of the best tube riders in the world. Slams on the brakes, pulls in under the hood, but he will lose the handle.
As we see Rio, nice hit in the pocket there. Plenty of power, the youngster.
Low, beautiful grab row down carb, setting up the lip, he crushes it in the pocket. Beautiful start for Colapinto. Big snap again.
This copyrighted event broadcast is produced by the World Surf League for broadcast around the world and may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the written consent of the World Surf League.